Everybody has his like tool to change something, and I think my tool is like art.
The Georgians are protesting through art.
People who are competent and have a vision to help this creative power be embodied and be fulfilled, it's immense.
This building with all art pieces were demolished.
They won't turn on light.
Let's imagine the most totalitarian state in Europe, Belarus.
This sculpture has named the energy of nature.
The dispositions of work and leisure, of free time and laziness and non-productivity, collectivity are changing in the modern world.
Now let's play. Let's find this 21 million.
Welcome to Georgia. All I know is we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna meet street artists, poets, writers, and another whole bunch of amazing people I haven't even met yet. We are going to a place that was recommended to me many years ago called Fabrika. It's a former mill. They converted it into a hostel, restaurant, shops, bars, creative space, co-working space. It's just a great place to connect with people that are conscious, driven, and have an interesting perspective on things. So let's go there. Join us. Let's go into Fabrika and have a look what creativity is all about in Georgia. I wonder what this says. Do you speak English?
Yes.
Come on in. What does this say?
Putin hoila.
And that means...
What does it mean in English?
Fuck Putin.
And here we have a reproductive message. Tell me how you really feel about things. Time for some Georgian graffiti. We are now at Crew, a local art and graffiti store. Why do you do art?
Everybody has his like tool to change something, and I think my tool is like art. We're running one and only graffiti shop in Georgia. I'm graffiti artist and I'm freedom fighter. We are still in progress, so we don't have like really our own style in graffiti or street art, but I think soon we will get it.
If I take the spray can
Yep.
and I go to a wall
Yep.
and I spray a political message, is it dangerous to do?
I think yeah. Depends, but I think yeah. Because of here is really hot period of political in our country, maybe you'll get problem. Even me, I'm 34, and like when I finish school, like electricity comes, you know, all like 15 years I was in dark. There was no electricity, nothing, no water, sometimes no food, and who cares about graffiti or art? You know, people were dying in every 5 minutes. So we are now going to show like one of our pieces of CRU in Georgian letters. We have many really great street and graffiti artists.
How many graffiti artists do you think there are in total in Georgia?
Georgia. Like real graffiti artists, maybe about 10, 15. Graffiti is like, it's also kind of a lifestyle. When I love, for example, graffiti, and if someone will ask me to do it because it's for money, then it destroyed me this relationship with this kind of art. It's like CRU but in Georgian letters, which means like fake. And we are using like this concept because here, like for example, political like persons are very often lying to each other, but nobody, when like you are lying, nobody is saying that he is lying. But we have the name of, I would say, like liars, but we are not lying. We are just a mirror of the reality what we have in our country and city.
We are now at Stomba, a former publishing house, which they turned into quite an amazing jewel. Greetings from Georgia. I have arrived and I want to stay much longer. Please, 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 let me stay. I love it here. Fourth floor? Is this the elevator? All right, we have arrived and the elevator is ready. You go first, okay? No. We are here at Propaganda Network within the Stomba Hotel, Restaurant, Bar and Creative Complex. This entire floor is dedicated to people in the creative business. Here, the atmosphere is, well, come on in, explore, talk, connect with people. It's a very open, creative, beautifully designed environment. There's a lot of open space down below where they have exhibitions and workshops, performances. This, to me, is ground zero at the moment for the creativity that's happening in Tbilisi, Georgia. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about Propaganda and what you do.
Sure, it started in 2013. And yeah, it started by Tina Tinastiani, you will meet soon. And it was the first attempt to create the database of contemporary Georgian arts.
There is not established scene where you can find already established artists, you know. So we have to find who are these artists. I mean, like it was said in 60s that every man is an artist. We are looking for these people.
I'm Vajmar, this is Laboratory of Sonic Arts, and we're gonna jam now. We've recorded a couple of like experiments like that, and you know when you are recording, it's more fun because then you can kind of in the software adjust them as you want, and you can make some nice loops out of there. So then you can use them anytime you want. That's the composition. Hi.
And in a new episode of Pimp My Ride, we have actually a pretty remarkable Soviet car. This is a car that has been given to the people without legs for free. So if you were impaired, this car lets you drive and operate only with your hands. No pedals. When you travel and you connect with the artists, the creatives, the change agents, you get a very different perspective, a much more human perspective, and that's probably because artists have a way to reflect upon reality and communicate that very differently than the rest of us.
We are a non-commercial platform, so we don't ask artists or participating galleries to pay the fee to participate. Yeah, this is also really one of the important things. It's like the timeline of contemporary visual arts events, like the major events which took place.
Meet my new spokesperson. You are?
Lev.
From?
Lev Rukin. Born in St. Petersburg, currently residing in the city of Los Angeles. I was nominated for this artist residency with Tina Satyani, and who extended an invitation for me to come do contextual photography and an outsider's interpretation of the magic of Tbilisi. There's no better litmus test to political friction or interpretation of where a country is and its cultural identity than through the artist.
The Georgians are protesting through art. But they are creating for the sake of creating. They're creating for the sake of Georgian identity. It's a beautiful, positive place to come from, even though it's fueled by anger.
I'm here in Tbilisi with Mai and Maria, and we are going to the protest. Could you tell me what the protest is all about?
We protested Russian occupation.
20% of our country.
20% of Georgia is occupied by Russia.
Yes.
The world loves Georgia. Whoever met a Georgian, whoever was in Georgia, I know this. When I meet people, they go like, "You're going to Georgia." People love this country. It's amazing.
Russia loves Georgia, but they always want to occupy our country. We always have a hope because 1921, when Russian soldiers come here, and after that we have 70 years of Soviet Union, but now are free again, and also always we have a hope.
So guys, if you think you know what democracy is all about, they say being out in the streets is their part-time job. 15 days in a row now, but all of their lives, that's what they know. Coming home from school, coming home from work, coming over and protesting injustice, occupation, corruption, whatever it is. These guys, they never lose hope. That's something about Georgia, I tell you. I'm here with Salome, who is one of the organizers, I understand, of this protest.
It's already 15 days we are living here, we are working here we are in our country service, as we labeled it.
So it's like a civil service.
Yes.
That you provide. And there's also a lot of artistic engagement that I see. There's music, there is visual artists.
Writers and authors. And also we are gonna have some co-working space here soon for creative agencies, because they are all our friends having companies, creative agencies. They are coming here to work from here, and we are really gonna take this to the next level until our interior minister, who's responsible for this violent night of Gavrilov's nights, is gone. About these flags, though, this is the rainbow armband. I'm supporting gay rights by this. I'm wearing this all the time because LGBT people are not really feeling great in Georgia because it's an Orthodox country, so I'm supporting like I can. And this is for 4th of July because of US, I think, is our friend. And this is my country's flag, so together forever, maybe.
The trilogy.
No to Russian occupation.
Thank you so much for taking the
Thank
time.
you.
Because the protest is ongoing, people are waiting for her.
I
Salome.
have to work. I have to get back to my work.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.